ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fantastic weekend of Formula 1 racing here on the EGL Extreme Gaming League. I'm Tipsy Bob, and joining me on the mic is my trusty sidekick and my good friend, Dad Bats. Covering all the action today, we're going to be covering everywhere from Monaco, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain, all across the world, all across the country. We have a full grid lined up, some of the best talent around the world. We have plucked them from all corners of the earth to give you some of the greatest racing experience footage you'll ever see in your lifetime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGL. We go, and all the cars are all lining up on the grid. They're all getting ready. The drivers will be focusing on their first corner. Are they going to take it? What are they going to do? Is they going to go deep? Are they going to go? Who knows? Let's take it out and away we go! DRS is still active, and if Timo wants to get this moved on, he's gonna need to use this DRS zone because I have a feeling. Oh no, Timo, cancel the crusher in the crusher zone. I tried to mount up another overtake on 23 trademark. This is Ryan's trademark.
And Timo are oh, he hits the pit! Oh no! Oh my god, this so sorry, control myself. So Timo
So what we gotta penalty too, so they can stand at the back together again, just like Timo likes it.
how many times did you see how many times Timo tried to get into the pit?
And yes, here we are. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Israel Tier 2. We are live in qualifying in Canada, and it is raining. Drivers are out on intermediate tires, and fastest lap we have so far is Jonah. He has put it on provisional pole so far. It's a 20.040.
Arson spinned it coming out of the final chicane.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's a good chunk of damage to his front wing, I believe.
Yeah. Excuse me. Justin P2. 20.4 first lap. Decent start.
Yeah, it's a good effort.
Should be getting into the low 19s by the end of this. That's about where the base on inters is. Maybe someone might get an 18.
An 18, you said?
Yeah. They were knocking on the door of it in qualifying in Tier 3 recently.
Okay.
So
alright,
I'd
well,
expect someone to be able to do that.
yeah, of course it all depends on... Oh, and there's Jonah with a 19.2 already. I was about to say it's gonna depend on the conditions, but of course as people are doing their laps, we are going to see a dry line form on the track. So people are going to be faster throughout the qualifying. So towards the end, yeah, we're definitely gonna see 18s at this point.
Yeah, should do. So everyone's just running around doing laps, which is kind of what you have to do in the West.
Yeah. Yeah, of course in the dries it's all about pushing as hard as you can for one lap and then going back in again. And in the wets, usually you go out with like 4 or 5 laps worth of fuel, maybe a little bit more, and you drive around for a few laps. Just to test the conditions, because it's definitely going to improve towards the end. So you want to be out there.
In the chat, try in like 5 minutes. So.
Okay, that's going to be interesting to see whether it's going to be dry enough. What I also would like to know is maybe if my microphone is too hard right now. I'm not sure.
There's a solid amount of clippage.
What do you mean?
There's a bit of clipping and a bit of high-pitched squeal from your mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit then.
That sounds a bit better.
Yeah, is this better?
Okay.
I don't know if that's just me, but I have a feeling that my... Oh, wait a minute, it's gotten... Yeah, it's dry all of a sudden. For a moment, I thought... Oh wait, no, that's just my game bugging out, I think. It looked like we had a clear sky, so I thought the textures were bugging out on my screen, but apparently not.
It is definitely still wet. However, it's not raining anymore.
Yeah.
So the track will get dry pretty quick.
Yeah, there's over 8 minutes left in qualifying, so should be dry enough towards the end. Might see some people going out on softs very soon.
Furious seems to be on a pretty quick lap so far.
Furious.
In the final sector now. It's posted 2 purple sectors. At least on my screen he did.
Yeah, he's coming through the final chicane, so let's see what he is going to do then. And that's a 19 flat. Puts it on provisional pole.
Yeah, decent time.
It looks like he's gonna keep on going for the next lap.
Oh, NJJ has hit the wall in sector 1 and spun like a top. And somehow isn't dead.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, he lost a little bit of his front wing, so he's definitely gonna have to come back in again to get that fixed.
Yeah, he snapped in the right hand kink and went to the right side wall, caught the armco, broke his wing and span like 3 or 4 times. Pretty funny, if you ask me.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so I can't judge.
Well, it was mucho funny. You can take my word on it.
Ah, yes.
Couple of drivers not to set laps yet. 5 to be precise.
Ah, yes, it looks like Ocean Chief has joined us in qualifying.
He's been here the whole time.
He has. I'm pretty sure we've had... Who was it then? I'm pretty sure we had 16 drivers at the start.
It was General Pepe who joined during the session.
Okay. I did not notice. I mean, that just means that I'm not used to seeing Ocean Chief at the back of the field. Hey.
Good save, bro. Good save.
Hell yeah.
He's coming around to complete his first flying lap. Let's see what it is. Probably a 20, I would guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
20
I
flats.
was pretty dead on with that.
Yeah.
Jonah's going out on mediums. Or at least he has mediums selected.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if mediums would be the good choice to go with, because the softs obviously warm up the easiest in these conditions.
Well, there's supposed to be rain towards the end of the race, so I think what people might try to do is do a double medium to stretch to the rain, and then
Furious just did a 18.5.
Oh, damn.
That's well done.
Pretty quick lap, yep.
Right. I have a feeling my microphone is still a little bit too loud for the stream. I'm gonna have a look. Yeah, I'm going to turn my microphone down a little bit more. So I do think that it's still a bit too loud. This might be better. And again, my game is doing the funny again with the blue sky.
Oh, come on, man.
It only does that when I tap out and then tap back in again. Yeah, now it fixed itself. Epic.
Epico. Justin goes P2 on an 18.8. So it's Mercedes 1-2.
Yeah, they're doing good so far.
Satoshi P3, 18.9.
Yeah, looks like a Williams is about to complete a lap. That's... Oh, thank you, Steam Overlay. That is not General Pepe, that was Tilde.
Yeah, didn't improve.
Okay. He didn't improve any positions. On my screen he did improve by 1/10, but it wasn't enough to gain a position from it.
Yeah, it didn't really have any significant impact.
Ocean Chief is coming back into the pits.
Yeah, I
does
put
seem
in a
like-
decent lap there.
What?
Chief, you put in a decent lap, but go on.
Yeah, I said he was going back into the pits.
Yep.
So, it seems like the track is not drying fast enough for slicks. We have under 3 minutes left and it's still definitely too wet for slicks.
You could try it.
Yeah, you can try, but I don't think it's going to be dry enough.
It looks pretty okay to me, to be honest. It won't be the funnest lap you'll ever do, but...
Oh no, absolutely not. I can still see some spray coming off the tires. So, what is my phone doing? It's doing the funny. Anyway, yeah, I don't think it's good enough for slicks just yet, but we're gonna have a look to see if anyone is going to try and go out on slicks. We've got 4 people having mediums selected.
Yeah, Jonah's come out on mediums.
Joker's coming out. Now let's see. What's this gonna be? Locks up coming out of the pits. And yeah, this is not looking very good. Although I'm not sure, it might get better towards the end of the lap. There's more people coming out now, XTXP as well on those mediums. If people want to do a lap on slicks at the end, then they have to go out right now. Otherwise it's going to be very tight.
Yep.
Well, I just saw XTXP hitting the wall, I believe. Don't think he has any damage.
And I... Yeah, so... just Jonah, Chris, Eddie, and XTXP on dry tires.
Yeah, Jonah's really trying to warm up those tires. DRS is enabled, so that would mean that slicks are the best option right now. Excuse me. Just letting Eddie by. Is that also an outlap on mediums? He is. He's not wasting any time. He's going to go for it right away, and Jonah is going to follow him.
Apologies, I was just coughing up alone.
Oh no. Why don't? Anyway, Eddie about to complete sector 1. He is 1/10 up on his previous best. So it definitely is good enough for tries.
In other news, we have the spectator timing bug.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Epic. Very epic.
I mean, we have never seen that before in this game.
Never.
Absolutely not.
Codemasters is infallible.
Exactly. So Eddie is now on the back straight, coming up to the final chicane to complete his lap on mediums. Let's see what this time is going to be. It is 18.4. It puts him on pole. And Jonah goes fastest with a
73.
73. So now he is on pole. And up next we have Ocean Chief, I believe that is. No, it's not. Wait. That's the wrong person. Ocean Chief goes P6 on intermediates.
Oh, Satoshi's
Yeah,
not
he did.
casually getting destroyed by someone on inters.
Uh-oh.
Not very cool. Yeah, he lost a lot of time.
Yeah, that's not great. He's coming to complete the lap and it's a 16.5 nevertheless.
Yeah, it didn't hurt him too much, so.
Yeah, even though he lost a lot of time. Fake Garbage goes to P4 on soft tires, it's a 17.9. Tilda goes
Tilda P6.
P6, 18.5. And that is qualifying complete. Now we just have to wait for the game to end their suffering. So, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. So Satoshi is on pole position with a 16.5 on mediums. Jonah P2, a 17.3 on mediums, and P3 we have Formula Chris with a 17.6. Further down the field we have a lot of people that haven't managed to complete a time on slicks, so their best time has been set on intermediate tires.
So they get free choice.
Yes, they do. The people up ahead don't, but Satoshi is going to start on mediums, and the start of the race is going to be dry, so that's going to be an advantage for him.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do double medium to the rain and take inters or wets. Whatever the correct tire is.
Yeah, that makes sense. So now we're just waiting for everyone to load in so we can get on with the formation lap.
They do be taking a long time though.
Yeah, they do be.
Alas. Nearly there.
Yeah.
No. Justin says rain lap 25.
Rain lap 25. That's pretty specific right there. But might be a good shout.
Hmm.
So Satoshi is now leading them around on the formation lap.
So NJJ has chosen to take hards, which is a very solid tire here, so that's it's going to be a struggle for him. But pretty split between softs and mediums for the rest of the grid.
Yeah. I do hear that hard tires are not really good on this track. So
Yeah,
we
there's just
might
no real
see-
advantage.
Yeah, we might see NJJ being like falling off the back at the start of the race. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. He's getting very
The
close to
issue
his
with
teammate right
the issue with hards is that they're a lot slower than the mediums and the softs, and the pit lane is very short, so a two-stop is a much quicker strategy.
Yeah.
So hards might give you track position, but they're so slow. It's really no benefit.
So Satoshi now on the final straight. The AI is taking over control. He's quite far at the front,
Yeah,
so he might
right.
get some cold tires at the start. So that's not going to benefit him.
Especially being on the mediums as well.
Yeah.
You can expect Chris to get a pretty decent start.
Yeah, Chris is going to be on the inside of Fake Garbage. Chris and Fake Garbage both starting on the soft tires. On that second start row of the grid. Grid is being completed now and we are going to wait until the lights.
5 lights.
Almost.
And now we're going. Epical. Jonah with a really good start.
There's a little bit of contact going on behind there, but
yeah.
it's still looking
bit of bumping and
fine.
shoving.
There's a little bit of bumping, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, Furious lagging his way up to P4. And got a bit of a run on Fake Garbage, but nothing to do there.
Yeah. Yeah, so Fake Garbage has stayed in the same position, I think. Formula Chris has lost the position to Furious. Furious was having a look on the back of Fake Garbage there.
Yeah. And Ocean Chief and Alec B side by side. Alec,
So yellow flag further behind.
yeah. Alec B straight line the chicane. Oh, and Larson on the grass in the hairpin. Kept going
That's
though.
not great. Ooh, almost contact with his teammate there.
There was contact with his teammate actually.
Was.
And attacking him now as they're going side by side ahead into the Wall of Champions.
Well, not into
Not
the
through
wall
it.
of champions.
Look-
obviously.
oh,
That's Alec B around.
Yeah.
And he used reset the track. Okay.
Reset the track is the big bad. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's not allowed actually, but stewards are gonna have a look at it at the end of the race then. Anyway, further up the field, it is looking quiet so far. There's not really too much going on. People are trying to find their rhythm. We do see a train forming here. Fake Garbage is in P3. And he has a few cars behind him.
Larson
and
is dead.
Larson is around. That was a little bit of a monk as rejoin, but he was ghosted, so no harm done. And oh no. Alright, we're gonna continue.
So, Jonah, a little bit of a gap to Satoshi.
Yeah, for me it's not working properly. Yeah, gap. Okay,
Yeah,
now it
it's
is. Yeah,
1.1.
gap is 1.1. Well, for me it said that Satoshi was 1/10 in front of Jonah. It said minus 1/10. So
Somehow I
that's-
doubt. And Heat is hounding the back of Ocean Chief. It's, not able to find a way through.
Yeah, it is difficult to overtake here in sectors 1 and 2. And he taps Ocean Chief in the back, and
Chief is
that
around.
sends him around. And then he gets hit in the rear as well.
Yeah, there's Wayne flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see the impatience from Heat. He
Yeah, he
didn't
came
want
a
to
little
move
bit too
on, but he
close.
wanted to try and force it.
Yeah, he came a little bit too close there in the braking zone, and then as soon as he knew what he had done, he wanted to let Ocean Chief keep the position, but then it worked in the other direction.
Yeah,
So he got punted in the rear because he went slow.
yeah. I just need to play it a bit smarter than that.
Yeah, Inferno going for an overtake on JJ.
Got it done. XTXP pits.
Yep.
Presumably got damage in that incident. Fake
Yeah.
garbage and Chris side by side. Chris going around the outside and gets it done.
Yeah, nice move.
Yeah, very clean.
So there's two people in the pits, Genoa Pepe as well.
Fake garbage tapped the wall. Now Justin is getting it. Went on the grass a bit to do it, but and he's around.
Fake garbage just turned in on him.
Yeah,
Well,
I was on board with Justin, so I didn't see it, but it was pretty clear, even from where I saw it, it was at fault there. Can't just turn in on someone like that.
yeah, I'm not sure if anything happened before the chicane. But it didn't look from that battle there.
Well, in any case, Justin was the car in front. He was taking his line, there was space left, and yet he was put around. So,
Does
not
seem
very
like-
cool.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has any damage, so in that way no harm done, but he's lost a few positions and a lot of time.
Yeah.
So he's
And also
certainly
tire
not
wear.
gonna be happy. Yeah, also tire wear. He's certainly not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, and he had said in chat a minute or two ago that Jeff says 15 minutes to rain, so he had been in a good position. If the rain did come then with the mediums, that he could stretch the tires to the rain. Now, that's so much damage to his strategy.
Yeah. Looks like Letosi is getting quite close to the back of Eddie.
Yeah, he's certainly having a sniff.
Yeah, he's
And,
coming closer.
on the
He
bottom.
has a run. Goes inside and he gets the move done before the braking zone.
Yeah, not the cleanest run out of the chicane, but he's having a look at fake garbage now.
Yeah,
Go
he
for
sends
it.
it up the inside, overshoots it a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
and,
contact there.
Yeah, that was a bit overeager. Hit fake
Yeah.
garbage and Eddie got caught up in that as well.
Yeah, now they are fighting behind. Eddie on the inside of fake garbage, and he gets the move. So Eddie now P5. So that's fake
Yeah.
garbage losing out 2 positions there in a few corners.
Yeah, really that was very unnecessary by the McLaren. Did not need to go for it that hard.
Yeah, he overshot the first corner and then he tried to get it back on track. He did it a little bit too eagerly.
Yeah.
Eagerly, is that a good word? I'm not sure.
Yes, it is.
It is, okay.
Yes.
Epic.
Well done. Very good.
I'm happy.
Thank you, honey. Oh,
Furious is having a look on the inside of Tilda and he gets the move done. Furious
Nicely
now up to
done.
P7.
Oh, Justin with Heat right on the back of him. Heat's
Yeah.
not able to find a way through though.
Yeah, he is on those soft tires. So currently he's faster, but it's not going to be that way in, let's say, about 3 laps. That's when the soft tires start to fall off, I believe.
Well, it's probably approached parity by now, the advantage of one tire over the other.
You know, the soft tire is not going to be that much faster anymore compared to the mediums at this point. So if he wants to take the position, then he's going to have to fight for it.
Yeah, Justin's gonna have an opportunity on the back of Tilda coming onto the straight. It's relatively close. So, yeah, Tilda not using overtaking. Neither is Justin, he's burned his battery,
Yeah.
so
He's pretty low.
Furious got fake garbage.
As well.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no, Justin gets a
Justin
good run
going for it, yeah.
on Tilda. And
Gets it
he's-
done. Cuts back pretty aggressively, but that was okay, he was ahead.
Yeah. It did look a bit aggressive indeed, but no harm done, so...
Yeah, there was the space to do it, so it was safe. There's no issue. And now, Justin, gonna try for round 2 on the fake garbage and hope it works out better this time. Yeah, you can see soft tire is probably a bit past their best at this point. Justin
Justin
very
is
close
looking
now.
really fast through this hairpin here. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's already
gonna
got a
be
run on
easier
fake
on.
garbage. DRS is on, and he has passed already. Formula Chris picks up a 3-second time penalty. Fake garbage
Fake
goes
garbage.
into the pits.
Yep. And gets 5 seconds for his troubles.
That's a nice pit window graphic, that's right on top of the track map, thank you.
Very cool, thank you, Kanye.
Yeah, Inferno Koi went into the pits as well. He's on to fresh mediums.
Yeah, so I could swear Inferno was on mediums at the start of this, so that was quite an early stop.
Yeah,
So-
I'd say so.
In any case, he has fitted and is now P14.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did start on soft, so that's about right, actually.
Alright.
So it's spread out a bit now. The only real battle is P10 to P12, which is Chief, NJJ, and Alec B.
Yeah, Alec B not getting close enough here, but if he gets a good run through the chicane, which he does, but a
And
little
Chief
bit
hit the
wonky out
wall
of the,
ahead.
coming out of it. Not coming close enough here for turn 1.
Furious is catching the back of Eddie reasonably quickly, actually. So this might be a change for P5.
Yeah, Furious is looking pretty fast today. Both locking up a little bit.
Yep, it's Furious feed off the corner a bit more, so he gets slightly better drive at the corner, and he gets DRS, and he has plenty of battery as well if he needs it.
Yeah. He's going to the outside. But he is in front before the braking zone.
Yep, gets it done. Latosi,
it done.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
So Furious up to P4. Strong running from him so far.
Yeah. We also have Alec B getting very close behind NJJ now. NJJ got a very good run coming out of the final chicane there.
Yeah.
So as for now, not able to find a way to get past NJJ.
Yeah. The issue for Alec B is that NJJ is just within that second window of Chief, which is giving him the DRS.
Yeah.
Fake average gets 3 seconds. And now Latosi is joining this battle.
Yeah, Latosi joins the battle. Is he gonna have a look on the inside here? No, he doesn't, which is... He does...
He's scared Alec B off the track, actually.
Yeah.
But, I have to say, I'm not really a fan of this late moving by Latosi. He's being too aggressive in my book.
Not too sure. He's just showing himself in the mirrors. He's not actually going for a move, so it's more of a mind punch than an actual attempt of an overtake.
Problem was he showed his nose and then he overshot the corner, so I don't think it was that well planned. And,
yeah, that's
we
true.
thought with his previous move in turn 1, that was just aggression over adhesion. So my advice, chill out a bit.
Seems like Justin is getting really close on the back of Eddie. Overshoots the corner a little bit.
Oh, a little bit sideways as well.
Almost
Gathered
loses
it up,
the
though.
traction.
Yeah, and still pretty close. NJJ has gone around, yeah. And smashed his way in the process.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to go back in the pits and get that changed.
Yeah, so that has essentially completely voided his strategy
Yeah.
for the race.
Justin really on the back of Eddie now. Using
Yeah,
all the battery
he has a
but
run
he has
here now.
nothing left. He's getting closer. He's gonna have a go on the inside.
Sends it.
And he gets it done.
pretty neatly, actually.
Yeah. And it looks like rain is coming down. I can see some drops on my screen. So it started to rain. Excuse me.
Oh, stinky.
Oh. So it'd be interesting to see how hard this rain is going to be.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it is viewable on stream, but I can definitely see some drops falling down.
Yeah, there's not a couple of drops.
Yeah, Justin going for a move on his teammate. He has to go around the outside of the hairpin.
Yeah, General Pepe is dead.
Oh no. Wait, where did it happen?
Next in the chat, and that's a safety car.
Oh, now that's going to be interesting because it started to rain now. And JJ has already gone out on intermediates.
Yeah, Jonah pitted from the lead for Inters. Satoshi has continued even though he could have pitted, so that's
yeah.
Yeah, considering the safety cars here and will be for 2 or 3 laps, it would have been a wise choice, I think, to pit for Inters.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I think Jonah is in a very good position here. He's in P4 at the moment because he made the pit stop. But I'm pretty sure the 3 people up ahead are going to make a pit stop during the safety car.
Yeah. The other advantage Jonah gets from this is he gets to feel how the intermediate tires are before they get up to speed.
Yeah. It's definitely also a pretty big advantage. There's a lot of people going into the pits. Everyone, as far as I can see, is going on those intermediates.
Yeah, looks like it. So either Satoshi has been caught napping and the 2 Mercedes, or they've played a blinder.
Yeah.
I would guess they probably caught everyone by surprise with a good strategy call.
Yeah. But to be fair, if I were the Mercedes, I would have gone in straight away, just like Jonah and a lot of other people did. But now they're gonna have to double stack. If they are both going in, of course. Furious? Oh!
Not sure about
interesting.
that pit entry from Satoshi, but okay.
Yeah, both Mercedes still going on the medium tires. P4 and 5, Tilda and Litosi are still on mediums as well.
Yeah. So Satoshi has actually lost out big time in this.
Yeah, but I suppose that the people currently on slicks are gonna lose out even more than Satoshi has done right now.
In effect, Satoshi just lost one position, but like that could be crucial come the end of this.
Larson gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to get wet enough for the inters.
Yeah. Well, it's not raining that hard yet. Not seeing any spray coming from the tires yet. Oh, and yeah, here at the back of the track it's raining decently hard already. Not quite sure, it's kind of on and off on my screen. Yeah, nice. No, not yet actually. Thought I saw some spray there. Now, question once again, are the Mercedes cars going into the pits? No, they're both staying out. Tilda and Latosi as well, both staying out once more. I do suspect that safety car is going to go in at the end of this lap. There's 4 people further at the back, P10 through 13. They still have to catch up to the queue. Infernocoy is going into the pits now. He was on fresh softs, so I think his pit crew made a mistake there, putting him on the wrong tire.
Yeah. Well, he's near enough the back anyway, so it doesn't matter too much as long as he catches up to the queue.
Yeah. Which I think he should be able to do. They're about halfway through the lap, so...
Larson is stuck down the order and he'll be in no man's land.
Yeah, he can catch up a little bit more because of the safety car restart. But he's still gonna be quite far off, because he's just starting his lap right now.
So, Justin has just said that it's just drops of rain for the next 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
if it doesn't get heavier than this, then this might actually be good for the people still on dry tires. But that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, safety car is coming in this lap. Furious can dictate the speed right now. He's allowed to go as soon as the safety car is in. I suspect he's gonna go right away after the chicane.
Yeah, and Justin, 3 seconds.
Right now.
And Jonah immediately has the drive on Justin.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going for a move into turn 1. And the question is, who is going to have the better traction on these different tires? It looks like it's going to be Justin for now. But they're both really struggling, still going side by side.
Oh, Justin, running deep.
Justin doing a Vettel.
Yeah, so there's not really a lot to choose.
P2 so far. Looks like it really is a crossover point. But if Justin is right and this rain is going to be like this for 10 minutes and then it's going to dry up again, then the people on the slicks are going to be on the best strategy.
Oh, it's 3 wide into the hairpin, nearly.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Satoshi sneaking up the inside of Formula Chris. Can't quite get it done though.
No.
And Jonah still on the back of Justin. He has the inside for the chicane though.
Yeah. He's not gonna
Yeah,
go for a
and
move
the
here.
Mercedes
Oh.
double stacking now.
Oh no.
So
That's gonna lose Justin a lot of time.
Yeah, this has not worked out. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, everyone on slicks is going into the pits right now. Yeah, now it's definitely gotten wetter. It's not good conditions for slick stuff. There's actually more people going into the pits. A few intermediate runners as well, I believe. No, actually no. I'm special.
Did your mother tell you that?
No,
Oh, come on, man.
she never does.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway. So after all, the intermediate tire were the best option.
Yeah. So it would appear. So Mercedes have absolutely bottled this.
The great Ferrari
Till that-
masterplan. Oh
yeah,
yeah. Till is
Well, I
around.
say that he's been allowed.
Yeah. Doesn't have any damage to his front wing, so he can continue. Ocean Chief struggling a little bit coming out of the hairpin. It's looking good so far still. Not really any fights going on at the moment. Infernico is quite close on the back of NJJ, but that's about it for now. Infernico
Tapping the
almost hits
wall.
the wall. Yeah,
Yeah.
very slightly.
Question is, can Satoshi close in Jonah?
He just picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so that will make it a bit more difficult. Jonah has just one warning, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like Satoshi is losing time to Jonah as well. So Jonah's looking really good here. If Alec be really close on the back of XTXP. He's gonna stay behind for the hairpin, but if he gets a good run coming out of it, then he might have a look for an overtake going into the final chicane, but doesn't seem like he's close enough for now. Further up the field, Heat is behind Ocean Chief.
just in 3 seconds.
Yeah, this race is kind of falling apart for him right now. Falling victim to the double stack and then picking up penalties. Furnico
In
has
Furnace play,
retired. Wait, he retired into the pits. So I suspect we are not gonna have a safety car.
I guess not. So Satoshi has very slightly caught Jonah. Couple of
Oh, yeah.
tenths.
Yeah, 2 tenths. He's losing a little bit on the straight again. So the gap now is about the same as it was last lap. So they seem to be on about the same pace. Heat picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's on P6.
So Formula Chris falling off the back of Satoshi a little bit, and Eddie falling away from him, so in a bit of a no man's land for P3 right now.
Yeah, Satoshi as well. He has lost a good chunk of time to Jonah over the last sector. Lost about 3 or 4 tenths.
Yep, Heat pits. So he's picked up some kind of wing damage.
There's some fighting going on at the back. Oh no, that's Larson overtaking Heat, who's in the pits. And JJ picking up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and Heat has done the Esteban Gutierrez on the pit exit.
Oh no. Wait, what did he do?
He hasn't completely binned it. He's just run wide, but he was on the grass and nearly died there.
No, that definitely lost some time. Furious
Furious
picks up
3 seconds.
Yep. Justin is really close on the back of Tilde. He has been there for about 2 laps now, I think.
Yep, on the overtake trying to get something down, but got managed. They're about even on DRS. So.
Yeah, so let's have a look.
Oh, and Justin got a little bit sideways there, so that will update to this attempt. Out the pits.
Yeah, he's coming out on fresh intermediates. Question being, are we gonna have this rain until the end? I suspect we don't, if we can believe Justin's race engineer. But for now it doesn't seem like the rain is calming down. So we're gonna have intermediates for at least a few laps now.
Yeah, there's definitely still some rain. Well, Satoshi is not able to keep up with Jonah, it doesn't appear. Neth just said that rain is getting heavier at the end, so conflicting weather reports.
Fake garbage goes into the pits. Putting on a new front wing.
Not ideal.
We have Nefluke in the chat saying that rain is getting heavier at the end. So we might even see wet tires at the end of the race.
Ooh.
If it's gonna get really, really bad.
Yeah, it's quite heavy now.
Yeah, let's see. Here at the back we have a fight for P12. There's 4 cars in here.
Tilda picks up 3 seconds, so that will have some impact. Justin has penalties though, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I suspect about everyone does at this point. At least quite a few people do.
It do be Canada.
Yeah.
That's actually Tilda's first penalty, so he still has a 6-second advantage on Justin.
Big garbage clipping the wall a little bit there. Doesn't seem too serious.
Justin still not found a way past.
Yeah, he's been in the back of Tilda for a few laps now.
Yeah, it's just, I think he's being too eager on the power, and that's giving him wheel spin at the most inopportune moments.
Yeah. Coming out of this corner is a good example.
Yeah.
Multiple times I've seen him like very small Yeah, I can speak English.
Yeah.
Just
Curious to
just
stop
overshooting
naming
that
it.
chicane a little bit on the first part, and that did cost him on the exit. Now Tilde has
Yeah,
lost
he's got
time
his-
on the exit. He clipped the
Yeah, he's
grass
got
at
his
the
best
end
work.
there. So Justin is trying to go for a move, but he doesn't have any energy left. So it's not gonna happen here. Now if he gets a good run, and he
Yeah,
might do
good
it
run
here.
here.
And it looks like he can. He's gonna go to the inside.
Yeah, goes for it. Gets it done.
He does get the move done. So after about 5 or 6 laps, Justin is finally past Tilde. Looks
Now
like Fake
Fake
Garbage
Garbage.
is also having a look on the inside.
Does in the space of 2 corners what Justin took, what,
Yeah, and oh
5-6
no!
laps to do? Oh,
Now it's all falling apart for Tilde. I do feel that Fake Garbage pushed him off track a little bit in the chicane there. So
Oy,
it
oy,
wasn't,
oy.
that overtake wasn't really too clean.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about it. Furiosus on the back of XTXP.
Yeah. The Furious is really quick at this point, I have to say. Or at least appears to be relative to XTXP.
Yeah, he has a
3
very
seconds.
good run. He did pick up a 3-second time penalty. Let's see if he can do it. He's gonna have to go around the
XTXP fighting
outside
back.
here. Still
Ooh,
going
gets
side by
it done,
side.
yeah. Nicely done.
Yeah, I think XTXP made a mistake there because he suddenly lost a lot of time in that
Yeah.
battle. So Furious. How do we even? What
I
is it
don't
actually?
know.
Is it Furiosus or is it Furious? He has a 10 in there, randomly. So I'm not. What do we
DMR
do, actually?
Furtensus.
Furtensus.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we can ask him after. If he wants to go for an interview, that is.
That's a good idea, which is precisely why I don't like it.
Oh. You don't like it because it's a good idea.
Yes.
Oh.
My logic shall not be questioned. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, XTXP pits. I didn't realize NJJ had disconnected, but he's joined back.
Aye.
So Justin on the back of Larson now. Had a little bit of a run, but had to back out, nowhere to go.
Yeah,
Go
he's
for
gonna
on the
try
inside.
and go on the inside here. It's a very bold
Yeah.
move, but he gets it done.
Larson kinda let him have it, really.
Yeah, he went very wide there. And now Alec B is going to the inside, and he gets the move done as well. So that's Larson falling off 2 positions.
And Fake Garbage coming up right behind. Yeah, it
Both
is
struggling
very
a little
wet
bit
now.
on exits, but Fake Garbage getting the better of it.
Yeah. With Sozi and NGJ battling away.
Yeah, Fake Garbage gets the move done. Heat still behind XTXP here. He was looking very close on the straight.
Was.
Yeah, it was.
Heat too far back to do anything here.
Yeah. So, yeah, rain has definitely gotten worse. We've got about 7 laps left.
Yep.
Still quite a few, so we might see wet tires at the end.
Yeah, Furious is on a bit of as Larson.
Oh, he's an
He's
XTXP,
red.
almost losing control both. It allows
Yep.
he to move up a position.
Furious is charging towards the back of Ocean Chief right now.
Ocean
who
Chief is
has
going into the
pitted.
pits. Yeah,
Yep.
he might be going for wets here. I would
That
not
would
be
be
surprised.
the sensible call, I think. But no, going for
no, it's
inters.
inters.
Yeah, so Furious gets P5.
Yeah, Justin fighting it out with NJJ. Gets the move done. Justin up into P8.
Larson 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't think the 3 SRL type has worked nearly as well as the 2 SRL type.
No, I don't really think so. Larson
I'm
going
not
on
judging
wet tires
that,
though.
no. That'd be interesting to see how pace compares then. Furious has gained about half a second off the hairpin alone. Larson has retired.
Uh-oh. So apparently the wet tires were not a good choice then. At least not for
Yeah,
now.
as-
Maybe he hit the wall though. Not sure.
Yeah, a couple of people have pitted,
Yeah, but still on intermediates.
including Satoshi. Can Furious make it to the end though? Because he's up to P3 now.
He's on
The
12
only
level
concern is what
tires.
his pace will be.
Yeah, he's on 12 lap old intermediates, but Jonah is on 16 lap old tires as well. Ooh, he locks up here. That's gonna cost him. Formula Chris right on the back of him on those fresh intermediates.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what Furious does now because he has a gap of 8.5 seconds, well, 9 seconds to Eddie, who has pitted. So have to wonder if he pits or not. Jonah has pitted. So where does Satoshi come relative to him?
Yeah, looks like he's
It's
going
gonna
to
be a dead heat,
But Jonah's
or
still
maybe
in
not.
front.
Yeah. Yep, Jonah's still 2.4 seconds, so the undercut was reasonably effective.
Yeah,
Jonah
Jonah-
gets 3 seconds.
Formula Chris losing control of his car for a moment there. Cost him quite a bit of time to Furiosus.
Yeah, so Satoshi caught Jonah a little bit. Got down to 2 seconds.
And JJ is on wet tires, P13.
Yeah, good spot. It's not really in the running for anything, unfortunately.
Well,
was
it
in a
does
good-
look high. He is closing up.
Yeah. He was in a
He's
good
quite
spot
a lot-
earlier, but
yeah, he's a good bit faster than XTXP at the moment. He's gaining a lot of time.
oh, Doggo says hi.
He do be vibing. It's looking quiet out there at the moment. There's about 3 laps left, so I don't suspect anyone coming in for wet tires. Although they do seem to be quite fast at the moment. It is raining really hard right now. Justin is quite close on the back of Ocean Chief. So they're gonna have to fight it out for P6. Justin losing the rear a little bit there because he got onto the curb on the left side.
He will be having a bit of a sniff though. He still has time to get the move done. So, very poor chicane though from Justin.
Yeah.
After the time there.
Latosi is coming in the pits. Looks like he's gonna go for wet tires. He's serving a 5-second time penalty. That's gonna cost him.
So, probably Chris not able, in spite of the tire advantage, to keep with Furious. Which kind of puts into perspective just how much pace Furious has. So, fingers crossed, could be a podium for Furious. Oh, as Justin gets Chief on the straight.
Oh, he got it done quite early, so I suspect Chief has made a mistake coming out of the hairpin. Anyway,
Yep, so
Justin
now-
is up in P6 now.
Yeah, decent recovery from the Mercedes boys in spite of the earlier blunders. I think it's fair to say. And Furious's pace in intermediate conditions has been quite impressive.
So anyway, Jonah is now on the back straight. He's about to start the final lap of the race. Justin picks up
Justin,
another
3 more
3
seconds.
He has quite a few penalties now, I think.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably about 12 seconds.
Yeah, I'd say so. So a little bit of fighting going on for P11 between XDXP and JJ. And JJ has gotten past on the wet tires. And he's really close to heat. He has one more lap if he wants to put it in the points. So we're gonna have to look out for this.
Yeah, the wet tire is a lot faster towards the end. You can see how heavy the rain is, so not really surprising. Can NJJ actually do it is the question. Like, he's definitely carrying around a lot more speed, just finding the way through is the issue. But he has a run up the inside.
Quite a bit more traction, and he's going up the inside here. And he gets the move
Yep,
done.
gets it done. Nicely done in the end.
So NJJ up in the points again.
Yeah,
Solid
good
drive.
recovery. No, Tipsy
Latosi
is
is
dead.
round.
Oh,
And Jonah has finished the race in P1. Satoshi takes P2. No Furious is about to cross the line in third place.
Yeah. Very good drive from Furious.
Yeah, Formula Chris still
Chris
takes
gets
him
him.
on penalties. So that's Formula Chris on the podium instead of Furious's.
Eddie
Eddie
P5.
takes it to P5 and Justin is about to cross the line, but let's see what the penalties are going to do. And
Yeah,
Ocean
Chief
Chief
gets
gets
him.
P6.
Alec B. Not a stellar drive, but solid points. Had a few incidents earlier on, but he kept going. Got points.
And JJ P9.
Yeah, Heat gets the final points. Or is it? It's NJJ. XTXB jumping a couple of positions on penalties.
Yeah. So Tilde is going to be the last one to finish the race.
Yeah, Tilda had been looking strong earlier, but yeah, fell apart for him in the end. Bit of a shame, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Credit where credit is due, he kept going to the end.
Yeah. He finished it in style.
He did. He definitely did.
Driver of the day and JJ has been decided by the game.
As far as our driver of the day, I would have to say maybe Furious. It like is bungled strategy call, but in spite of that, his pace on the inters was really quite incredible. Nearly got himself onto the podium.
Yeah.
From
So everyone picking up time penalties in this race, except for Larson, but he didn't finish the race. Larson had the fastest lap. So-
Larson did actually pick up some penalties. He did
Oh, he
have
did?
some speeding penalties in the pit lane.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't say it for me.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
no one getting off scot-free in the end.
no. I mean, that's quite hard to do in Canada.
Yeah, to be fair. Probably along with Australia, one of the tougher tracks on penalties, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Russia as well. Those are kind of the big three juggernauts as far as penalties, excuse me.
Yeah. Alright, so that's it for the race then. So we're just gonna quickly head over to the interviews. Let's see if there's anyone interested.
General chat. Or shall we say? Yeah.
Yeah, I
If you want
guess.
interviews, there is no ACC boys hogging the chat today. Fine.
Yeah.
ACC bad, RF2 all the way. Let's go.
Excuse me?
R factor 2 is better.
No!
Drive it and you'll see the light.
Aye, aye, aye. Right, we have two people in general chat for. So it's Jonah and Satoshi. So who do you want to go for?
Let's go for the race winner first. So I will link in on Jonah.
Aye.
Hello, Popo. I mean, Jonah.
Shut up.
What? Is this some kind of joke that I'm missing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Come on, man.
Everyone tells me I'm sounding like Popo, and I've never talked to him.
Oh yeah, you do sound like Popo actually. Okay.
Epical. Right. So, you made it look pretty easy in the end, was it?
It was horrible. Let's just say that, and horrifying. I mean, I took a gamble with the safety car and put on Inters, which paid out, I guess. But at the end, even though I changed to new Inters, it was just horrible to drive because it was definitely wet territory, and I just tried to not crash. Basically, took it easy.
Yeah. Well, worked out.
Yes.
So
I'm really happy, and I'm also happy Justin finished a bit further behind, so that helps me in the championship.
It definitely does. Were you surprised by his great Ferrari master plan pit strategy?
But Justin and Furiosus that they're staying out, or what do you mean?
Yes. Well,
To be honest, like when they stayed out on the safety car and top 5 be around me was an Intas, I questioned it as well because it's still like at the restart it didn't look wet enough, but it was like right at the crossover period where, and as soon as I saw that I could attack Justin actually, that then I knew it was the right decision. But it also could have ended pretty badly if it would have been like 1 or 2 more laps to rain. I would have dropped like a stone and my tires would have been fucked. So it was just really lucky in the end. Yeah, and I heard that he got like in an incident with fake garbage as well, so that helped us obviously.
yeah, he did kind of get turned in on. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, the good thing was that Satoshi, I always checked like his penalties and stuff, so I knew he had more penalties than me. So I knew I just needed to keep the gap a bit, don't get him within 1 second basically, and I should be fine. So I didn't really need to push or to pick up other penalties.
Yeah, so worked out pretty well.
Yes.
So nicely done on that. Good job in the qualifying as well.
Thank you. Yeah, that was interesting.
So looking forward to France. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm happy with a top 5 finish because I'm horrible at France. So let's see what that brings.
Honesty, respectful. Well, best of luck with France anyway.
Thank you.
And yeah. I think we'll move on to the next interviewee.
Thank you for commentating.
Yeah, no worries, man. Cheers.
See ya.
Bye. So you want to get in Satoshi?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Hola, mi amigo.
Shalom. Shalom.
¿Estás?
Konnichiwa. So
Hop in.
P2 in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy or disappointed?
I had basically no chance because I lost the lead. I lost P1 like 10 meters after the start. I wasn't even surprised. Quali, I got really lucky, but I got held up a little bit by NGG at the hairpin. But it doesn't really matter because I had the track position, so I got pole. I had a huge mistake on lap 203 when I hit the overtake button too early and lost about 7 or 8 tenths. And then I was just catching Jonah. And I had a lot of pens. And yeah, after the safety car, I pitted a lap later and pulled the Hamilton. Which is, yeah, I basically pulled the Hamilton, I'm not joking. So shout out to my really good engineer called Neff. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. But joke aside, it was a good race. P2 at the end. Best result of the season. So I can't really complain, and hopefully, like, I will have a shot for the maybe in the top 5 at the end, but I joined too soon, too late, I guess. But I don't know. That was good, by the way. But just it's like the track limits are bias in this game, basically, which makes the thing funny. I had like 2 warnings in the slicks, and I had like 4 warnings in like 2 laps in the beginning of the first interstint. And the reason why I pitted for the second time, I saw that Chief is pitting as well, so I had to react. But I gained like 1.5 seconds and on Jonah, but at the end I lost 3 when he came out. So yeah, I can't really complain because of this, but yeah, I tried my best to like have a good shot. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Well, at least you give it a go.
Yeah.
How do you feel about France?
Straight cancer. Thank you. I'm not waiting for ACC as well.
Oh.
So yeah, I really basically last year's game, this is one of my best tracks, but for this game I suck at it. So yeah.
Alright. It'd be
Yeah.
like that, I guess.
Aight. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Good beer.
Good beer. Alright.
Alright.
Who shall we interview now?
I'd say Furiosus. We can ask him what his name is.
No.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Fucking
Yeah, you only just lost out on the podium because of the penalties
Yeah.
there. So yeah,
because
further.
of the penalties. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, it was a pretty good race from you. Strategy
Yeah.
call on the safety car didn't really work out, but you managed to recover it well.
Yeah, I actually wrote to Justin under the safety car that he should tell me if he wants to pit because he's up there fighting for the championship. So I would have let him first crack on the pit stops, but he didn't write back. So when the call came in to pit, I went in and he came after me. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, we double stacked.
Yeah, it cost you
And
a bit of time.
yeah, and the entire race actually, I was with the broken wing.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
my pace was hindered a little bit.
Yeah.
And at the start, my start was actually very, very good. I started at P7, but after the second turn, I was P4.
Yeah, pretty nicely done. Yeah, it was a really good drive from you overall. Did you feel like not pitting for Inters under safety car was a mistake, or?
When I thought about pitting, but I thought like maybe it's too dry and Inters will wear out. And I think some of them had to pit again because of that.
Yeah.
Because it was too dry. Because after the safety car left, then it started raining more, and we had to pit. But yeah, it was just a tricky situation, and I waited for Justin to pit because he didn't answer. So, but yeah, restart was good, but yeah, I had to pit.
Yeah. It's still very solid recovery, so you can be happy enough with P4, I think. So well done on that.
Well, not happy. I just lost P3,
yeah,
and some of those warnings were iffy. Let's just say I didn't feel I was off track, but yeah, maybe I was a little bit. But yeah, these things happen.
Yeah,
I was
it's a shame.
pushing, so and the front didn't cooperate. Like the wing damage gave me a lot of understeer.
Yeah, you can see that watching your onboard, but still, very solid from you nonetheless. Good pace in spite of the wing damage. So well
yeah, I thought the pace in wet was better than in dry. I think in quali I would have gotten P1 if it would stayed wet, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how it be sometimes.
Yeah. One last question though. How do we pronounce your name?
Hagrid.
What did he just do?
Yes, sure.
Pixel.
But full is Furiosus.
Furious.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's but yeah, furious. It's Latin for maniac.
Okay.
I guess.
So
I
yeah,
guess. Alright.
that's
Right.
where the word furious comes.
Uh-huh.
Furiosus. Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Alright.
Thank you, man.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
thanks.
Next time.
Yeah. Right. See ya.
Yeah, see you, man.
See ya.
Bye. Alright.
Alright. Ocean Chief is the last one.
Alright. Are you on Gamin?
Welcome.
Paint on the walls. Were you struggling out there today?
Yeah, I was just testing the limits of the track.
Solid answer.
I
Can't disagree.
Solid race. What's your take?
Yeah, I'm happy with the P6. Got some points today. I had a few races in Canada already, and Tier 3 2S, SLR 2S, or sorry, SLR Tier 3, and I absolutely sucked. So P6 today is awesome because Canada for me is a really challenging track for penalties, for damage, for just general noobery, which is my forte. So I will take the P6. I had some decent pace in the rain, but for some reason when I put the enders on, I completely lost all my pace, and then was starting to come under attack a little bit there from Justin, but he had more time penalties, so I was able to get him. But yeah, just overall, just very happy with my race. I think focus is key for me, because if I lose focus, then I start making mistakes, and they start compounding, and I just do really badly. So yeah, overall very happy about that, and I'm about to do comms for Tier 1, so shout out for that. It's in half an hour's time with Icewind, so
Epic.
yeah, get to watch watch how it's actually supposed to be done by the professionals.
And me and Nico.
Aw.
Yeah, and you guys as well. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't rain for your sake. It's
Yeah, I hope so as well.
Yeah, me too.
I
bro.
mean, like, some people excel on the rim, but I'm just one of those people that like I know I can push a bit more, but then that's when you start making mistakes. So it's like trying to get that balance right, and it's very easy to get greedy on the throttle and think, oh, I can go a bit harder here, and the next thing I did actually have a moment in that race where I thought I was in the wall. Justin was right behind me. I was trying so hard to get every bit of traction out of my tires at that point, out of that final chicane, and the car just tilted to the left, did a def wiggle, and thankfully it didn't result in my death, but I survived to tell another tale.
Tilde. Or do you mean?
almost worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking. Honestly, guys, you're gonna have some bit of fun out there. But what I would say to you guys is try to like get a coffee in yourself in, or if you've any PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, get those
What?
intravenously injected into your eyeballs, because this race you really need a lot of focus. Those track penalties are a nightmare. They're so unforgiving.
Yeah.
Thanks for the advice, Lance Armstrong. I'll take notes.
Yeah, yeah, that guy has balls. Well, that guy has balls. That guy has a ball. Whereas, by the way, just leading on, my dog no longer has balls.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I can land on that.
Alright.
Shout out to
A surprise
Goji Nobles.
for sure, but a welcome one.
Yeah, shout out to Goji Nobles.
Goji Noble.
Right. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream off here. So, yeah, so Tier 1 will be here in about 25 minutes. So it's gonna be you, Ocean... Oh, and Ocean Chief is gone. Okay, so yeah,
Wow.
Ocean Chief and Icewind are going to be commentating Tier 1, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Alright,
is
so,
correct.
yeah, goodbye.